Last time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
Oh no!
Oh, good!
Oh, it's the light one, isn't it?
Oh, right. What was it? So, what did the culprit fashion to move the body? 7 letters? Let's try... Oh, is it like rope way? Rope way, which... Okay.
Okay.
Ropeway?
I've no idea what a rope way is.
What?
I got it.
Taylor, can you do your definition thing?
Yeah, let's see here.
Zip line, maybe. I mean, it's
Right.
not. No, it's technically not a zip line, but it's kind of like one. Or a zip
a
wire.
ropeway.
Sorry.
A ropeway, also known as an aerial lift or cable car, is a system of cable transport where cables, cars, gondolas, or open chairs are hauled above the ground by one or more cables. So yeah, it is using the inner tube. I've never f***ing heard that referred to as a ropeway.
Yeah,
No, I
was going to
haven't. I
say,
haven't heard that
in
term.
all my many 36 years, I have never, ever heard that word.
Ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
What even is that?
Wow, you got a drain
Drain damage? You got drain damage or something? Sarah, the timing of that was amazing. It couldn't have been timed better.
I thought I'd got drain damage by reading the line.
I mean...
I'm like, excuse. Oh my god.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot.
I don't know what that reference is. What is that? Is that some kind of reference?
No.
It couldn't possibly have anything to do with an annoying dog, right?
This whole setup would have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects.
You think?
I think so. J'accuse.
J'accuse. If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Disillusion Plays Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, where we play the games, do the voices, and then occasionally have pre-recording conversations that will cause us to laugh that you will have no context for. I'm Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
Nice.
Oh. Don't let him peek behind the curtain, Taylor. Leave him guessing.
What is Sarah laughing about?
What's Taylor
We'll
laughing
never
at?
tell.
You know, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Alrighty.
Oh, right. So we're now at the end.
Yes.
It's time to make a comic book.
We have
Yes.
j'accused Kirumi.
Accused, and I've probably got shouted at in the comments for ending the episode, and I'm sorry. Okay.
I mean, I feel like that does happen. But it's just a pretty normal thing. It's not specific to this episode.
It's like, unfortunately, we are adults and we have to do other things.
We have to do adult things.
We have to work.
Like taxes.
Yeah, taxes. We have to work to earn actual money.
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm.
One of your 10,000 identical other outfits, right?
Mm-hmm. The extra uniforms in our room are made of the same material we're wearing now.
That way we don't have to draw additional sprites.
We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves? I will take your monosyllabic grunt as an indication of no.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it, but kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it. I will show you the truth! Closing argument.
It's time to get our mangaka on and make a manga.
Mangaka.
Okay.
Okay, piranhas in the tank.
Okay, so hang on. What have we got here? We've got, yes, piranha swimming in the tank, rubber in a tube, carried the rope, and handcuff victim.
I don't think that's...
Evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat.
So that would be the handcuffs, but I don't think we've got that on their own at the moment.
So not that. What have we got? What was used as a partition? We don't have that yet. Long and thin item the culprit took from the gym. Rope.
That was the... No, it's the net rope. Oh no, sorry. I thought that was wrong then. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the Japanese, like, circle for yes and X for no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see. Where in the gym was the rope tied?
That would be the window, but we have not got that yet.
We don't have that yet. What was put on the victim's
handcuff
wrist?
victim.
The handcuffs. Kaboom. It being a red circle as well doesn't help. What was taken from the pool?
Inner tube.
Oh, yeah, actually, I'm seeing the graphics, and yeah, probably. Kaboom. What was used to transport the body on the ropeway? Piranhas swimming, obviously.
Yeah.
Nope. Hitting the brakes was tougher than expected. Gotta be the friction. And then I guess this must be where was the body carried to? Piranhas swimming in the tank. Look at us. Oh, I didn't realize these had been.
Oh, darling.
I didn't realize I had to like mouse over them. Like I say, mouse.
All right.
So we got piranha tank lid, gym's window frame and rope, metal handcuffs.
So that's when they saw it. Yeah.
Yep. What was used as a partition?
Glass pane.
Yeah, that's going to be
Piranha
glass
tank
pane.
lid, yeah.
So this is where in the gym was the rope tied? To the gym's window frame.
I really don't like the red circle. It just makes me think it's wrong.
Yeah. And then what was used to transport the body on the ropeway? Oh wait.
The piranha tank lid's on the first page.
Yep. No, well, third page.
The second page, sorry.
Third page, Taylor. The third page.
Third page.
I can't read numbers.
You're in one.
Got it.
Yay, we didn't get any of it wrong.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
Whoop.
Sploosh. Oh no. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. Oh no. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. Jeez. Vibration.
Vibrating.
Vibrating. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick.
Hello.
Oh, God. Obfuscated.
Yeah.
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. Process. Is it process?
Process.
Sorry.
Process is British.
Oops. British. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
Vibrating piranhas aren't real. They can't hurt you.
It was then that the culprit used a ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank.
Tap,
They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank.
tap, clack.
So,
Clack.
what do you want to bet that the people that Kirumi's worried about are like some orphans in an orphanage or something like that, and that's what she's trying to go back and take care of them for or whatever?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym. And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window.
Bam, bam. Treat. Gurt.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame.
Gert. Hiss, hiss.
The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. How much am I paying these guys for the sound effects?
Well, you know, they're there. You gotta do them quietly, Taylor. You don't want to interrupt the dialogue.
Shh. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. To be honest, they're probably better than my voice for Shuichi.
Sarah, stop!
Oh, his bouncy he is.
Bounce.
At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
You want to smoke my shit?
Dun 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 dun.
All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
What the?
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. That's why he's got the crack on his head then, I guess.
Cling.
Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrist.
Splash.
And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Yeah, that sounds like a murloc.
It did a bit.
Pretty accurate.
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed.
Goof.
Jesus. That would be the...
Not a nice way to go.
I would not want to die that way.
No.
Well,
The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs in the sink. But in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
flip, flip, flip.
They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool.
Good.
And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing.
Good. Tap, 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 tap.
The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. So elaborate. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope.
Tug, tug.
They pulled it until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows.
And then it was roller coaster tycoon time.
That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body.
Stop trying to make ropeway happen. It's never going to happen.
An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got in the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym.
Whoa.
With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. Yeesh.
Yeah. Rope burn. Tap tap.
That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves.
I mean,
but it would have burned through.
You would.
Surely.
I mean,
Yeah.
depends.
The heat.
There got to be some thick ass gloves. Like welding gloves.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But due to the friction, part of the glove tore off and dropped into the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, but also kept the piranhas so close together they concealed the body.
Metal Gear, the glass pane.
After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope in the inner tube. That's when they made their second mistake.
Shit!
One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because the rule against swimming at nighttime.
Look, I still think she could have got that tube out. She could have tried to. She could have threaded the rope slightly under the tube and guided it to the side, and then it might have been some effort, but I'm sure she could have sort of like brought it up the side, up the edge, like up the side wall.
Depends if it's like if there's the risk of falling in, but also
There is the risk.
Also, is it like if anything touches the water? I know they're technically not in it, but
No.
if they're going to be pedantic,
Well, no, because I mean they're saying that like someone has to go if you go in the water, but the rope isn't like. I mean, she's literally in this image. The rope's in the water and she's holding it.
no, I know that it's. Oh, never mind.
But yeah.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. I feel like you could get it underneath and then.
Yeah. I think they could. I think she could have got that out. She couldn't have done the black fabric. That's pretty much like a no-no. But the inner tube, she could have, in my opinion.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid?
Shuichi's eyelashes are going kind of crazy on the underside of his eyes there.
He's given me like some stocking from Panty and Stocking energy.
Yeah.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
Someone brought a theremin in all of a sudden.
Miss Wong.
It could be. Could be. This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi!
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez. Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided. The case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Madame, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off.
Face off.
It's
Cage.
voting time!
Well, poop.
I mean, I thought we'd already done a voting time, but okay. Kirumi.
Unfortunately so.
Please wait.
Jeez.
Announcement.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result. What could it possibly be?
One person voted for Shuichi.
Well, that'll
wow.
be Kirumi, I expect.
Yeah. Because she has to vote for someone, I guess.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Even though the voting has already occurred, which
Yeah.
feels like a weird place to be saying this, unless it's about to be highlighted.
Total.
Money!
Woohoo! That's so money! I could go swimming like Scrooge McDuck.
Well, shoot. We did so bad at the scrum.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of
did
forgot,
bad.
like, how the frick to do it.
Yeah, well,
We forgore.
I mean, you don't do it many times, do you? So it's
No.
like, you know.
Oh my! You all voted correctly! What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome! The Blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid!
Good call, Sarah.
Yay! Bravo! Bravo! Yay! Woohoo! Yeah!
I'm curious as to why.
Whew! Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
There is nothing good about this at all! Why? Why did it have to be Kirumi?
Truly, this result was unexpected. How can you be so calm about it? But Gonta no can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kurumi is also culprit?
Hey! How long have you been lying to us? Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone?
Deceive.
You mean she's not my mom?
She was never your fucking mom!
Hey, Kirumi, tell me, why?
Tell me why.
You were...
Ain't nothing but a murder. Tell me why.
You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures.
That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forest we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. They take all the honey. I'll never forgive humans.
Are you sure that
Never.
wasn't just like Monokid?
Monokid, sorry, yeah. No, that was just, Monokid just took all the honey.
Yeah, I think so.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll never forgive humans.
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Oh, shut up! Enough with the commentary already!
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us.
And how would you know?
I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her.
You can't say for certain, hmm? That is what a detective would say.
Kirumi, are you upset? because of the people important to you?
You mean like from the motive video? So Kirumi watched hers after all. Earlier, Kirumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone. Malfunction.
Oh no.
Rebooting. Perhaps that request came from it's from and someone. That's why it's throwing me off. From a someone important in her motive video. Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you have just done.
Regret?
Spit it out already! Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome!
Please, Kirumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Very well then. If you are all so desperate to know, I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
No more lies, then? You better just tell us the truth. Please and thank you.
Yes, I understand. Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video.
As I thought, you did indeed watch your video.
Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? All right, fess up! Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you!
I bet, is it Kokichi?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Huh? If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
Perhaps Kirumi received her own motive video?
That's just fucked up!
Huh? You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
That's not possible! Monokuma, what the hell's going on?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while.
Come on.
Bring up what? The reaction menu?
I was like pressing the button to get rid of it, like to continue it. It was just like, come on.
All this talk about videos being switched. What does that mean exactly? Yeah, don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos. No, I didn't.
Huh?
Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did you cubs screw up again?
Not supposed to?
It's all Monophanie's fault. She passed him out without checking the names.
Screw you! What? I didn't know! Monotaro should have checked the names too!
But wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos.
It was my fault.
What?
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No, Monodam, it's not your fault!
It's all our fault. I'm sorry, too.
It seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Nice save, Dad.
Daddy!
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Just like Pete.
No.
Father!
Thank goodness.
What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap? You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
Do you remember what I said about how Monosuke is acting like a jerk, and that seems to be what's motivating Monodam to kill people? I'm going to be interested to see if my prediction was right.
Monodam has marked you for death.
Oh, no.
Into the wood chipper this man goes.
I see. The Monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
What was in your video?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again.
How thorough of you. Yet I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes.
Kirumi, you must come back, or they're going to chuck all of the orphans into the orphan processing factory.
Jesus.
And then set it all on fire.
After Kirumi had spoken, Monocubs began playing the video.
What's your motive? All right, back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video.
Shuichi, I swear to God, if you ask if this is one of the motive videos, I'm going to reach through the screen and hit you with something.
And who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again. And transferred all his authority to her.
Beg pardon?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be honest, that wasn't...
What?
No one
Kirumi,
suspected
you have
that
to
the
make
Prime...
Japan great again. I'm going to give you all of my...
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from turning into Dragon Quest characters. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Sorry, I just saw the teacher in the background and I just thought she looks like the protagonist from Dragon Quest XI a little bit. Sorry. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life.
That old lady looks a little uncanny valley to me.
It looks a bit AI, doesn't
I'm
it?
going to say, she looks like she's got like the AI generated teeth a bit.
Yeah.
She's got like a mouth on top of a mouth almost. It's a bit...
Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret! Find out for yourself!
It can't be.
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
Remembered?
Please, hold on. That video is true?
That's ridiculous! There's no way Kirumi's really the Prime Minister!
No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me are the citizens of this country.
Okay.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens.
As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, because this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump. Really?
I see. So, Kirumi was the real Prime Minister, running the country behind the scenes.
How could you seriously believe that a high schooler could be a prime minister?
I mean, we're in the Danganronpa universe.
Well, yeah.
I mean... Oh, I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. Turning into Monokuma again. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude! I am not pretending. I am still learning.
Oh, I see. Well, good luck, I guess? I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister? Then, Kirumi really is Prime Minister? She hold burden of country's future? The motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that. But in retrospect, that makes the whole focus on the marry and reproduce thing a little bit weirder. I'm not going to think about it too hard.
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember?
With our memories lost. Wait, isn't this just like the ultimate hunt?
Perhaps. Perhaps it is connected to the ultimate hunt.
The ultimate hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation?
If that's true, how are they connected? What is this ultimate hunt anyway?
Well, two things you must know about the ultimate hunt, dum-dum.
Rude!
I do not know what is happening to the nation while I am here, inside the end wall. That is why I needed to know. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe. Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
Except for Ryoma, I guess.
Yeah. That is why I needed to escape.
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in this nation. But if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there.
It's like
Well, the funny thing about that is there actually are no more lives out there, so she kind of did it for nothing.
Well,
But
yeah, that'll be revealed in a bit, I expect. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that. Because we selfishly wanted to live. What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kirumi is dead, doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
Say, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know, like, how many... you know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really... Bears do not lie.
bears do not lie.
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Nothing is beyond your power? What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
That is 100% a lie! It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country!
What's so funny?
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Hey! Cut it out! This is serious!
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi? Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him. That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
Because he was easy to kill.
Easy to kill?
Ryoma not that weak. When he used his Shakuchi method, even Gonzo could catch.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to... His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live. Without that, he became the weakest among us.
What?
I took advantage of his weakness and killed him.
What do you mean?
I mean that I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. Is it really that difficult to understand? I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I revealed my motive video. And afterward, I told him, I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded, So, you've got a reason to survive. You've got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you've got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around. And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there.
Sorry, I just went from nothing to her just having a freaking piece of wood materialize in her hands.
Sorry, just quickly down, like having a great big mouthful of tea. She just like keeps it in a like you know, like one of those like little guns that they have like in a garter or something.
It's like an extendable wooden stick.
Extendable like kendo stick or something. That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
And Ryoma knew he was going to be killed?
Wait a minute! It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What's your point?
Wait a minute. You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say he only checked the name and didn't watch the video?
Huh? Did I say that?
You lying little shit. What are you getting at?
I probably shouldn't say anything. But someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video?
I'll get to that in a sec. But why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? 'Cause he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Oh god, was the motive video just like a...
Well, I don't actually have anything for you. So here's a dancing cat playing the piano. It's just like the dun 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 dun. dun.
God.
How do you know that? Swap motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah, I remember. Cause once you watch him, you've got a motive to kill. But if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Any idea who will be in the video?
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live. If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys. Excuse me. In other words, that video might just give me a motive to live. So please.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
What do you mean? What did his video show?
Nothing. His motive was empty.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Yeah.
Empty?
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
Taylor, if you freaking predicted that it's going to be like Keyboard Cat or something.
All right, back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video. Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado,
Oh.
this message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry.
Wow.
Ow.
Emotional damage!
Yeah, no kidding.
Just a bit. Christ. No one was important to him?
That's what he was shown? If he saw something like that.
He had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Because of that, he chose to let Kirumi claim his life.
So, that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet me.
To met with
To
me.
meet me. Oh, it does say met.
Yeah.
He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to met with me.
He just gave up then?
To hell with that! That damn moron!
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That is why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people. Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly. I wanted to live.
Kirumi.
Monokuma, Gonta have question.
Oh? What is it?
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kirumi?
What?
Gonta, not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta! World needs her!
I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine.
Kurumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Logically, Kirumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez. Maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong.
What do you mean?
If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure.
Then, what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong?
I shouldn't have.
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up!
What?
Let's see you grit those teeth.
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit. Life's not just some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it.
Kaito.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors. It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own. So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Like Katy Perry.
Like
Except
Katy
then came
Perry.
back down and
And
forgot how to dance.
And then kiss the floor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I wanna live! I haven't even traveled to space yet! There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here!
He's gonna die.
Oh, the idiot's talking again.
But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot. But he's right.
Yep, he's an a damned idiot. Ooh, I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
I just
if you know what I mean.
I always find like thingamajiggy, Angie's like instead of goddamn
Yeah.
damn so annoying. Hey! Shut up! I told you to stop calling me an idiot!
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Huh? Shaken? But is Kirumi stirred?
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kirumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that
Ew.
She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
What?
But Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel, so she could use that as a cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met.
Why couldn't you have killed him?
You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet you allowed me to explain anyway.
Wait! What he just said was true?
You tried to trick Gonta? Try to trick everyone?
Serious?
Oh, there. Oh, wow.
I apologize
There it
for
is.
this.
Oof.
Seriously? You backstabbing cunt!
Oof.
I apologize.
I don't like the articulated T on the
I'm
end.
sorry.
You backstabbing. See you next Tuesday. Enough! She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that. That's right. I must survive.
Kokichi jump scare over there on the right-hand side.
Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation. So no matter what, I cannot die! That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Kirumi?
You still refuse to give up? So, what do you intend to do?
I intend to live! I must survive, no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive. I would do anything to survive.
Oh boy. She screamed and she started running.
Sorry. It was a bad scream, I know. It could be that one.
She screamed and she started running.
The fainting goat scream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, God. It's just very male. Like,
Do you need me to stand in?
after all this.
No, I'm joking. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
Oh boy, we get the chase!
Get the exisals! There's no way I'm letting you out of here.
She didn't get very far.
No, I can't do it like a hype. I just can't. I can't do like a.
It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out, "Run! Run! Run, Kirumi! Please run!"
Run! Please hurry!
Hurry! Run!
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
Please, run!
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, who I also knew was probably going to try this.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
Oof. Oh boy.
Sorry, neighbors. Oh no.
I'm gonna
These
get
little
you. I'm
legs.
coming to get you.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Who are these people?
Where did you come from?
Notice to quit. Oh.
Oh no.
What is this all about?
Oh
no.
no.
I don't. Ow. I don't
Ouchie.
like it.
Ouchie.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh.
Yes. Naturally, this is a Danganronpa game. But don't worry, guys. If she gets caught by one, she's only going to get sent to the Shadow Realm.
I understood that reference.
Yeah. Death by 1,000 cuts, I guess. Oh, there's the strip.
Oh,
the
for fuck's
the
sake.
mandatory. So
Jesus.
educational.
Jesus.
Sarah, the timing on.
I know, I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Oh, after, I mean,
Oh.
of course. Well, I mean, that's what this series is all about, isn't it? It's about giving you hope.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Hey, where's my glasses?
Ooh! Ouchie, ouchie.
Ouchie, ouchie, my head.
But that's what this game's all about, this series, isn't it? It's about, like, trying to give everybody hope, only to then, like, rug pull
Jesus.
and replace it
That
with
was,
despair.
Oh, it was horrible.
I hate, the rope thing, for me.
Oof,
is
the
just,
thorns.
That was
Yeah.
pretty bad,
That's amazing.
Pete, you're ruining the
Just
sad
the way
moment.
that she can just do that.
It hurt.
No preparation, just at the drop of a hat. Just, it just was perfect.
Why, Monodam? Why did you kill Monosuke?
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokid. He was getting in the way of us getting along. We don't need him.
need him.
But who's going to talk about how deep the pool is?
We few remaining monocubs must get along. No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along. Not if he knows what is good for him.
Wait a minute.
Damn. That sounds like a threat.
Huh?
Oi!
This economy belongs to us. The age of the monochromos begins now.
Monocobs, but they're still good.
Shit.
How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man? And yet, this angsty attitude of yours, it's just so cute! It's so cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Oh, if only it was 3 more, and then it would just be me. Oh, glorious me. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know. If you know
Unlike my waistline.
or misses. Ah, it's so unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze.
Okay. Who you calling an ugly bitch?
It doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that.
Gosh, Kirumi. I can't take this anymore. Even Kirumi was killed so brutally.
I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I won't let that happen, Amico. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Oh? Isn't that what the tour said? All desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption.
It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the motive videos. Those videos were more dangerous than we thought. To have driven Kirumi that far.
What worries me is as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
That must be why Kirumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course. I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions?
Huh? I'd never do anything like that.
That is not true.
I'm still thinking about what Kirumi said.
What Kirumi said?
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
What she said earlier, correct? Huh? What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light if it made her remember.
Huh? The properties of a flashback light?
Still, how could Kirumi remember something she should never have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos?
And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best we don't watch the videos.
Welcome to the conversation that we were already having, Shuichi.
As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
The ultimate detective, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Now I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. These motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right! It's best that we not remember our motives, for everyone's sake!
Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
How rude! I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake. I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kirumi's final moments has made me change my views. She tried to escape until the very end, running away to live. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. Uh-huh.
And with that, the second-class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic...
What?
Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic.
Okay.
A Pyrrhic victory. We had still lost a friend.
It's another one of those words I've never seen before.
I can explain what it means, but we're short on time.
I mean, yeah, maybe when we're not on a black screen.
What is the end Kaito spoke of? And how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. Well, that's it. We did it, guys.
It sure seems that way.
I think
That's it.
I think that's a good place to leave it.
I think it probably is. We're over time,
We are
but it's fine. Or is it?
probably not for editing P now.
Oh, it's only
But yes, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. If you do like what we do, then please consider giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so, you know, you'll get told when we've uploaded the videos and everything. So it's important. Make sure you do it. Please. And until next time, we'll see you again.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
And remember, everyone, be careful because sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel is just a piece of construction paper glued onto a ceiling.